Let us see the problem here. Press the convergence of the series. Press the convergence of the series press the convergence of the series 2 plus 2 into 5 into 8 by 1 into 5 into 9 plus 2 into 5 into 8 into 11 by 1 into 5 into 9 into 13 plus and so on plus infinity plus and so on plus infinity. So here it is having, if you observe that this is an infinite series. So first we need to write the nth term for this series, right? So by leaving the first term, so by omitting or by neglecting the first term, by leaving the first term. So if you observe the series, by leaving the first term, then so if you observe that in the numerator, is it discontinuing or continuously it is coming on? See that 258 258 11, next 258 11 13. So like that it is may appear. So it means that if you see that, so here it is whatever the nth term in the numerator 2 5 8 11 and so on. Here it is, if you observe that, so this is nothing but a is equal to 2 we can choose, and the difference is nothing but equal, here it is having 3. Then so a plus n minus 1 into d, so a plus n minus 1 into d, so that is nothing but 2 plus n minus 1 into d is the difference, that is nothing but 3. So this is equal 2 plus 3 into n is nothing but 3n minus 3. So simply what we'll get, 3n minus 3 plus 1 is plus 2 is nothing but 3n minus 1. In the same way, if we are taking in the denominator, so 1 5 9 13 and so on. So here it is having a equal to 1 and b is the difference, that is nothing but 4. Then what will get, a plus n minus 1 into d. So that is nothing but simply here it is having a is nothing but 1 and n is as usual n minus 1 and the difference is 4. So this is equal 1 plus 4n minus 1, that is nothing but simply we'll get it as 4n minus 3. 4n minus 3. Now, so what we can choose un here. So summation un is equal summation, here it is having. So here it is repeating continuously, it is coming. So that is nothing but 2 into 5 into 11, 8 into 11 and so on. So up to which one? So nth term is here it is having 3n minus 1. 3n minus 1 by, and in the denominator 1 5 9 and 13 and so on. Here it is we are getting as 4n minus 3. So now we need to simplify this one. So from this first un you can write that one. So that is un is equal, here it is having 2 5 8 11 and so on, 3n minus 1 by 1 5 9 13, 1 5 9 13 and so on, 4n minus 3. Now we are going to apply ratio test. So for applying ratio test means we require un by un plus 1. So here un plus 1 term is nothing but, this is nth term, n plus 1 term is nothing but what we'll get, 2 5 8 11 and so on, 3n minus 1 into, so in place of n we have to substitute n plus 1, right? 3 into n plus 1 minus 1 by, this is 1 5 9 13 and so on, 4n minus 3 into 4 into n plus 1 minus 3, 4 into n plus 1 minus 3. So this is equal, simply what we'll get, 2 5 8 11 and so on. So here what we'll get, 3n minus 1 into, so here it is having 3n plus 3 minus 1, so that is nothing but what we'll get, plus 2 by This is 1, 5, 9, 13, and so on. Here it is having, you'll get it as 4n minus 3 into 4n plus 4 minus 3m. So 4 minus 3 is nothing but 1. So this is un plus 1. Now we need to do that un by un plus 1. So un by un plus 1 is equal. Un by un plus 1 is equal. So un is nothing but the total one, 2, 5, 8, 11, and so on. 3n minus 1 by, and the denominator is having, here it is having 1, 5, 9, 13, and so on, 4n minus 3. This is nothing but un. And whole by un plus 1m. So when you're writing it, you're taking this one into denominator, and it will change us to 1, 5, 9, 11, sorry, 13, and so on, 4n minus 3 into 4n plus 1 by this total one, 2, 5, 8, 11, and so on, 3n minus 1 into 3n plus 2. Okay, so un by un plus 1m. So here it is up to this 3n minus 1, and this term will cancel. And here it is having 4n minus 3 up to 4n minus 3 cancel. What about remaining here? And the remaining one is, here it is having 4n plus 1 by 3n plus 2. 4n plus 1 by 3n plus 2. This is un by un plus 1. So now you can find limit n tends to infinity un by un plus 1. So un by un plus 1 is equal. So it is equal limit n tends to infinity. So here it is having 4n plus 1 by 3n plus 2. 3n plus 2. Directly we can't substitute here in place of n as infinity. Why? Because we are getting as infinity by infinity, that is indeterminate form. So for that we need to simplify this one. For simplification, just we can take n as common one from the numerator as well as denominator. Then n into, after taking common one, 4 plus 1 by n, and here also same thing, 3 plus 2 by n. So here it is n as well as n both will cancel. So this is equal limit n tends to infinity. What about remaining? 4 plus 1 by n by 3 plus 2 by n. So this is equal. Substitute in place of n as infinity. So what will get? 4 plus 1 by infinity by 3 plus 2 by infinity. So anything by infinity is 0. So that is nothing but simply what will get? 4 by 3. So which is greater than 1m. So by ratio test, what we can say that by ratio test, summation un is convergent. Summation un is convergent. Why? Because the limit value is greater than 1. Okay. Examine the convergence. Examine the convergence. Examine the convergence or divergence of summation n square x power n plus 1. Summation n square x power n plus 1, x greater than 0. X greater than 0. So we need to say that where it is convergent, or if it is divergent, where it diverges. Okay. So first we can choose the given series, and you can compare that. Let summation un is equal to that, and un we can choose as un is equal to n square x power n plus 1. And immediately you have to choose un plus 1. So un plus 1 is nothing but we have to substitute in place of n as n plus 1. So n plus 1 whole square, and in place of n as n plus 1, so that is nothing but n plus 1 whole square, and x power n plus 1 plus 1m, that is n plus 2. Now you can divide these two. Un by un plus 1 is equal. Un by un plus 1 is equal to n square x power n plus 1 by, and this is n plus 1 whole square x power n plus 2. So we have to simplify this one. For simplifying, here it is having n square into x power n plus 1, and in that you can take n as common 1. So if you take n as common 1, here it is having n into 1 plus 1 by n whole square, and can you write this one as x power n plus 1 into x. N plus 2 I am writing as n plus 1 plus 1, and we can write it as x power n plus 1 into x. So here it is simply we can write n square into x power n plus 1 by, and if you take a n square outside, 1 plus 1 by n whole square into x power n plus 1 into x. Here it is having x power n plus 1 and x power n plus 1 both will cancel, n square and n square both will cancel. Now you can apply limit for this. So limit n tends to infinity, un by un plus 1 is equal. Un by un plus 1 is equal. Limit n tends to infinity. What about remaining there? 1 by, here it is 1 plus 1 by n whole square into x. So substitute in place of n as infinity. So if we substitute that, what will get? 1 plus 1 by infinity whole square into x. So this is equal, anything by infinity is 0. So 1 plus 0 is 1. So 1 into x is nothing but 1 by x. So here it is. So this is not a fixed value like as the previous problem. 4 by 3 or 5 by 2 like that. Then we can say that easily either convergent or divergent. But this is the x values that may be convergent and that may be divergent. So for that, simply what we can write? So by ratio test, summation un is convergent if 1 by x greater than 1. If it is 1 by x greater than 1, that is nothing but simply how can you write 1 greater than x? That is nothing but simply we can write x less than 1. In the same way, you can write divergent. So summation un is divergent if 1 by x is less than 1. That is nothing but 1 less than x, and simply we can write this is x greater than 1. X greater than 1. And next one, test fails. Test fails if 1 by x is equal to 1. 1 by x is equal to 1, that is implies x is equal 1. So here it is test fails. So again we need to check whether it is convergent or not. Now if x is equal to 1, what about un? So un is equal, simply what we'll get if x is equal to 1, n square. Why? Because 1 power m. 1 power anything is here it is having 1. So un is equal to n square. Now, so is it necessary to choose comparison? All those things not required. So simply this is simply we can apply limit n tends to infinity un. So this is equal limit n tends to infinity n square. So if you substitute n as infinity, so which is not equal to 0. So simply you'll say that summation un is divergent. Summation un is divergent if x is equal to 1. And finally, what we have to write, therefore, the given series is convergent if x less than 1. So here it is convergent. And next divergent if x greater than or equal to 1. So greater than 1 as well as equal to 1. So divergent if x greater than or equal to 1. Okay. So this is the one. So here it is, if you get a finite value, simply we can say that. So if it is greater than 1, if it is less than 1, based on that we can write. But here it is, if you get in terms of x, so we can't say that exactly if it's convergent or divergent. So for that, simply what we can write. So this is the cases will arise. Okay. Next one. Test the convergence. Test the convergence of the series. Test the convergence of the following series. Summation 4 into 7 and so on, 3n plus 1 by 1, 2, 3 and so on n into x power n. Test the convergence of the series 4, 7 and so on, 3n plus 1 by 1, 2, 3 and so on n. So let us write. First we have to take it as this is nothing but un. Already they give nth term. So let un is equal. Simply you can take as this 4, 7 and so on, 3n plus 1 by 1, 2, 3 and so on n into x power n. This is un. And now you need to write un plus 1. So un plus 1 is equal. Here it is having. So 4, 7 and so on, 3n plus 1 into, in place of n we have to substitute n plus 1 number. So 3 into n plus 1 plus 1 by 1, 2, 3 and so on n into n plus 1. And here it is, in place of n you can write as n plus 1. Now you can write un by un plus 1. So un by un plus 1 is equal. So it is equal, here it is 4, 7 and so on, 3n plus 1 by 1, 2, 3 and so on n into x power n into. So this one comes to numerator, that is nothing but 1, 2, 3 and so on n into n plus 1 by, and this is 4, 7 and so on, 3n plus 1 into. So 3n plus 4. And here it is having x power n plus 1 number. So 1 by x power n plus 1. Here if we observe that 1, 2, 3 and so on n and up to nth term, and this is also 3n plus 1 and up to this one cancel. And what about remaining? Here it is having x power n into n plus 1 by, and here it is having 3n plus 4 into x power n plus 1. And how can we write this one? X power n into n plus 1 by 3n plus 1, 3n plus 1 and x power n plus 1. So can you write that one as x power n into x or not? So here it is x power n and x power n both will cancel. So this is un by un plus 1. That is nothing but simply what we got it, n plus 1 by 3n plus 4 into x. This is un by un plus 1. Now we need to write limit, you need to apply. So limit n tends to infinity, un by un plus 1 is equal. Limit n tends to infinity, n plus 1 by 3n plus 4 into x. We should not substitute limit directly here. Why? Because if you substitute directly limit, you'll get it as infinity by infinity. That is indeterminate form. So for that, first you need to do simplification that. So n tends to infinity, take n as common 1. If you take n as common 1, what will get? 1 n into 1 plus 1 by n, and next n into 3 plus 4 by n into x. Here it is n and n both will cancel. Now you can substitute the limit in that, 1 plus 1 by infinity by 3 plus 4 by infinity into x. So this is equal, anything by infinity is 0. So 1 plus 0 is nothing but 1 and 3 plus 0 is nothing but 3. So 1 by 3x. So this is the one we got it. So but we didn't get any finite value. It is consisting of x. So for that, simply what we can write, by ratio test, by ratio test, by ratio test summation un converges if 1 by 3x is greater than 1. So 1 by 3x greater than 1 is nothing but 1 greater than 3x, and that is nothing but 3x less than 1, and that is simply we can write x less than 1 by 3. Okay, x less than 1 by 3. Next, summation un diverges. Summation un is divergent, or simply you can write diverges if 1 by 3x is less than 1. So that is nothing but simply we'll get x greater than 1 by 3. So test fails if 1 by 3x is equal to 1. So that is nothing but by cross multiplying that 1 is equal to 3x. So x is equal, simply what we can write 1 by 3. So at this case the test fails. So now at x is equal to 1 by 3, what will happen in un? So when x is equal to 1 by 3, x is equal 1 by 3. So un is equal. So what about un? Here it is having this total one, x is equal to 1 by 3. So for that we go, in this case we may apply as Rabi's test. So if you apply Rabi's test, what is the condition there? First we can write un by un plus 1. So un by un plus 1 is equal. What we got it un by un plus 1, here it is having n plus 1 by 3n plus 4 into x sum. This is un by n plus 1. Now x is equal to what? 1 by 3. So for that un by un plus 1 is equal n plus 1 by 3n plus 4 into x is nothing but what? 1 by 3. And this 3 goes to numerator. So if it goes to numerator, 3 into n plus 1 by 3n plus 4. This is un by un plus 1. Now minus 1 subtraction un by un plus 1 minus 1 is equal. So this is nothing but 3 into n is 3. So 3n plus 3 by 3n plus 4 minus 1. So it is equal. If you take LCM, what will get here? It is having 3n plus 4, and next 3n plus 3 minus 1 into that one. So minus 3n minus 4m. So here it is 3n and 3n both will cancel. So now un by un plus 1 minus 1 is equal. What we got it? Minus 1 by 3n plus 4. Minus 1 by 3n plus 4. And now we can multiply with n this one. So n into un by un plus 1 minus 1 is equal. So minus n by 3n plus 4. This is n into un by n plus 1 minus 1m. Now we need to take the condition. What is that? Limit n tends to infinity, n into un by un plus 1 minus 1. So this is equal, limit n tends to infinity. What we got it there? Minus n by 3n plus 4. But we should not substitute directly in place of n as infinity. Why? Because we may get it as infinity by infinity. So for that, simply what we can do it, we need to simplify this one or make it as definite one. So for that, minus n by, take n as common 1. If you take n as common 1, 3 plus 4 by n. So here it is n and n both will cancel. So simply what we'll write? Limit n tends to infinity. What about remaining? Minus 1 by 3 plus 4 by n. And now you can substitute limit in that. Minus 1 by 3 plus 4 by infinity. So anything by infinity is 0. So minus 1 by 3. Is this greater than 1 or less than 1? So this is nothing but minus 1 by 3 is less than 1m. So simply what we can write? By Rabi's test. By Rabi's test, summation un is divergent less than 1. When it is? When x is equal, or if x is equal 1 by 3. This is the important one. Why? Because we are not writing for the entire series. So when we are doing it a special case, x is equal to 1 by 3. Only in this case, this is divergent. So therefore, simply what we can write, the given series is convergent if, when it is, there it is, what we got it, here it is having convergent x less than 1 by 3, right? So convergent x less than 1 by 3 and divergent if x is equal to 1 by 3 and x greater than 1 by 3. There is nothing but x greater than or equal to 1 by 3. So like this, we need to do that. Rationalize Rabbit's estimates. Okay. So this is the one. Now, test the convergence of the series. Test the convergence of the series summation n factorial whole square by 2n factorial. 2n factorial into x power 2n into x power 2n. So first we can write un as usual. So let un is equal. Let un is equal n factorial whole square by 2n factorial into x power 2n. And next to un plus 1. So un plus 1 is equal. So it means simply you have to substitute in place of n as n plus 1. So n plus 1 factorial whole square by 2 into n plus 1 factorial into x power 2 into n plus 1. Just we have to substitute in place of n as n plus 1. Then un is equal, here it is, n plus 1 factorial whole square by, this is 2n plus 2 factorial into x power 2n plus 2. Now you need to find un by un plus 1. So un by un plus 1 is equal. So un is nothing but n factorial whole square by 2n factorial into x power 2n into by un plus 1. That is nothing but simply what we'll get, 2n plus 2 factorial by n plus 1 factorial whole square into 1 by x power 2n plus 2. So it is equal. So simplify this one. So for simplification, this is n factorial whole square. And next the denominator as it is 2n factorial into x power 2n. And coming to this 2n plus 2 factorial. Simply how can you write this one? 2n plus 2 into 2n plus 1 into 2n factorial. So like this we can write 2n plus 2 into 2n plus 1 into 2n factorial and n plus 1 factorial whole square. So n plus 1 factorial is nothing but simply we can write n plus 1 into n whole square and 1 by x power 2n plus 2. Can you write this one as x power 2n into x square? Here it is this one and x power 2n cancel. Next n 2n factorial and 2n factorial is also cancelled. What about remaining? So n factorial whole square and next 2n plus 2 into 2n plus 1 by n plus 1 into n. So that is nothing but n plus 1 into n factorial. So that is simply we can write n plus 1 whole square into n factorial whole square and here it is having 1 by x square. Here it is, these two cancel. This is un by un plus 1 we got it. Now we need to apply limit for this. So limit n tends to infinity un by un plus 1. Limit n tends to infinity un by un plus 1 is equal. limit n tends to infinity, we can't substitute directly here n as infinity. Why? Because we'll get it as infinity by infinity. So for that, you can simplify this one. For simplification, take n as common one. So 2 plus 2 by n. And here also same thing. If you take n as common one, 2 plus 1 by n. Whole thing by n plus 1 whole square m. So if you take n as common one, n square into 1 plus n whole square into 1 by x square. So here it is n square and n as well as n both will cancel. And now, so is equal, if you substitute limit in place of n as infinity, 2 by infinity is 0 and 1 by infinity is 0, 1 by infinity is also 0. What about remaining? 2, 2m. That is nothing but 2 into 2 is nothing but 4 by x square. So 4 by x square we got it. So simply what we can write? Summation un, of course, by ratio test summation un converges if 4 by x square is less than 1. So that is nothing but 4 less than x square, and simply we can write x square is greater than 4. And next in the same way, summation un diverges if 4 by x square is greater than 1. That is nothing but 4 greater than x square and x square less than 4. And next simply what we can write? Test fails. Test fails if x square is equal, 4 by x square is equal to 1. That is nothing but x square is equal 4. So when test fails, x square is equal to 4. Now you need to calculate when x square is equal to 4m. So for that, take the case now when x square is equal to 4. If x square is equal to 4 or when x square is equal to 4, then what about un by un plus 1? Un by un plus 1 is equal. So here it is having. So un by un plus 1. So what we got it? 2n plus 2 into 2n plus 1. 2n plus 2 into 2n plus 1 by n plus 1 whole square into 1 by x square. So this is actually there un by un plus 1 term. Now we are substituting in place of x square as 4. So that is nothing but here also you can multiply. 2n into 2n is nothing but 4n square, and next plus 2n plus 4n plus 6n plus 2 by n plus 1 whole square is nothing but n square plus 1 plus 2n into 1 by 4. Since x square is equal to 4. Now we are going to apply rapid stress. So that is nothing but un by un plus 1 minus 1 is equal. So take LCM for this. So 1 by 4, 4n square plus 6n plus 2 by, so you can multiply 4 inside of the terms, 4n square plus 4 plus 8n minus 1m. Now you take LCM. So if you take LCM, what will get? 4n square plus 6n plus 2 minus 1 into this total one. So that is nothing but minus 4n square minus 4 minus 8n by 4n square plus 4 plus 8n. So it is equal to any cancellation one plus 4n square minus 4n square. And next one 6n minus 8n is nothing but minus 2n, and 2 minus 4 is nothing but minus 2 by, and here it is having 4n square plus 8n plus 4, and this is now n into un by un plus 1 minus 1. So n into un by un plus 1 minus 1 is equal. So if you multiply this, so n into minus 2n minus 2 by 4n square plus 8n plus 4. Now, so this is equal. Take n as common 1. If you want, you can take minus 2 also common 1. So minus 2n into n, and then what will get? 1 plus 1 by n whole thing by, and here also you can take, if you want, 4n square as common one. What will get? 1 plus 2 by n plus 1 by n square after taking common one. So here it is, n both will cancel and n square. Okay, and now here it is saying what about remaining? Minus of 1 plus 1 by n by, and this is 2 ones are 2 twos are, so 2 into 1 plus 2 by n plus 1 by n square. And now you can apply this limit n tends to infinity, n into un by un plus 1 minus 1 is equal. So this is equal limit n tends to infinity minus of 1 plus 1 by n by 2 into 1 plus 2 by n plus 1 by n square. So if you substitute infinity in place of n, then 1 by infinity is 0 and 2 by infinity is 0. This one is 0. Finally, what we get remaining? Minus 1 by 2. So this is obviously less than 1. So simply what we can write? By Rabi's test. By Rabi's test, summation un is divergent. Summation un is divergent if when it is x square is equal to 4. If x square is equal to 4. And finally, you need to write the conclusion. What about that? The given series is convergent if when it is x square is less than 4, and divergent if x square is greater than or equal to 4. X square less than 4 and x square is greater than or equal to 4. This is the one. So simply one procedure. First you need to find un by un plus 1. After finding un by un plus 1, you need to write the statement of by using the statement of ratio test, where it is convergent and where it is divergent, and which case the test fails. If it is test fails, and simply you can write that one. Here it is, directly Bn term is not available for applying comparison, and directly we can't substitute the limit also, and geometric series is also not possible. So for that we are applying Rabi's test. Okay. Next, I hope you understood. Any doubt in this? Next, test the convergence of summation 2 square into 4 square into 6 square and so on 2n whole square, and so on 2n whole square by 3 square, 4 square, 5 square, and so on 2n plus 2 whole square, 2n plus 2 whole square. So 2 square into 4 square into 6 square and so on 2n whole square by 3 square into 4 square into 5 square and so on 2n plus 2 whole square. So as usual, first you need to take the given series, as you can give the name for that one as un. Let un is equal 2 square, 4 square and 6 square and so on 2n whole square by 3 square, 4 square, 5 square and so on 2n plus 2 whole square. 2n plus 2 whole square. Now un plus 1. So un plus 1 is equal. Simply what we'll get? 2 square and 4 square, 6 square and so on. In place of n, we have to substitute as n plus 1. That is nothing but simply what we'll get? 2 into n plus 1, that is nothing but 2n plus 2 whole square, by this is 3 square and 4 square, 5 square, and so on. 2n plus 2 whole square. And next, if you substitute in that, what we'll get? 2n plus 4 whole square. Why? Because in place of n, if you substitute n plus 1, 2n plus 2 plus 2, 2n plus 4 whole square. Now you can divide these two. Un by un plus 1 is equal. Un by un plus 1 is equal 2 square, 4 square, 6 square, and so on. 2n whole square by 3 square and 4 square, 5 square, and so on, 2n plus 2 whole square. This is un, and next to un plus 1. So this one comes to numerator, 3 square, 4 square, 5 square, and so on, 2n plus 2 whole square into 2n plus 4 whole square by 2 square, 4 square, and 6 square, and so on, 2n whole square into 2n plus 2 whole square. 2n plus 2 whole square. So here it is, and this total one, and up to this term cancel, and this is 2n plus 2 whole square, up to this one cancel. What about remaining here? 2n plus 4 whole square by 2n plus 2 whole square. This is un by un plus 1. Next one, if you apply limit for this, limit n tends to infinity, un by un plus 1 is equal. Limit n tends to infinity, 2n plus 4 whole square by 2n plus 2 whole square. So directly we should not substitute limit in that, right? If you substitute limit, you will get it as indeterminate form, infinity by infinity. So for that, you can simplify this one by taking n as common one. Here it is having, it will come outside n square into 2 plus 4 by n whole square. And in the same way, here it is n square into 2 plus 2 by n whole square. So here it is n square both will cancel. Now you can substitute limit n as infinity. So 2 plus 4 by infinity whole square by 2 plus 2 by infinity whole square. And here it is having, anything by infinity is 0. So for that, 2 plus 0 whole square, that is nothing but 2 square by 2 square. So this is equal to 1. Of course, here it doesn't having any x term, but even though what we got the value 1 so by ratio test, if you are getting 1 is nothing but simply what we'll say that by ratio test summation un test fails, summation un fails. Okay, so ratio test is failing. Okay, then we need to go for Rabbit test. So for that, n un by un plus 1 is equal, what we got it here, un by un plus 1 is equal 2n plus 4 whole square by 2n plus 2 whole square. 2n plus 2 whole square. And now, so here it is having. So if you after taking, so directly you can solve this one by taking -1 and simplification, or you can do like this also, another way. So let's try direct way. Un by un plus 1 minus 1, so that is nothing but 2n plus 4 whole square by 2n plus 2 whole square minus 1. So if you solve like this, what you'll get? So this is nothing but 4n square plus 16, and this is nothing but 16n by 4n square plus 4, and this is nothing but 8n minus 1. So here it is having, if you simplify this one, 4n square plus 16 plus 16n minus 4n square minus 4 minus 8n by 4n square plus 8n plus 4m. So here it is 4n square both will cancel. And next here it is having, what about remaining? 16 n minus 8n, that is nothing but 8n, and 16 minus 4 is nothing but 12. Why? 4n square plus 8n plus 4. This is un by n plus 1 minus 1m. Now you can multiply this one with n. So n into un by un plus 1 minus 1 is equal. So if you multiply with n, so n into 8n plus 12 by, so this is 4n square plus 8n plus 4. And now we can apply limit for this. So limit n tends to infinity, limit n tends to infinity, n into un by un plus 1 minus 1 is equal. Limit n tends to infinity, n into, so what we got it there, 8 n plus 12, 8n plus 12 by 4n square. The denominator it is having 4n square plus 8n plus 4 plus 8n plus 4. So also is equal limit n tends to infinity. So take n as common in the numerator. So 8 plus 12 by n. So by, and here it is having n square, if you take that one as common, so 4 plus 8 by n plus 4 by n square. So here it is having n square and this one cancel. And what about remaining? If you substitute in place of n as infinity, 8 plus 12 by infinity by 4 plus 8 by infinity plus 4 by infinity square. So is equal. Anything by infinity is 0. What about remaining? 8 by 4. So this is nothing but 2. So 2 is nothing but, is this greater than 1, less than 1? Greater than 1. So simply what we can write? By Rabi's test, by Rabi's test, the given series. Why? Because there is no x term. This is not a special case. Okay. So directly the ratio test fails for that given series. So for that, the given series is convergent. The given series is convergent. Okay. Any doubt in this? Next question. Test the convergence of the series x plus x by 1 plus x cube by 2 into 3 plus 1 into 3 by 2 into 4 into 5 into x power 5 plus 1 into 3 into 5 by 2 into 4 into 6 into 7 into x power 7 plus and so on. So this is one of the very important question. Why very important question is this is nothing but, see clearly the question. Okay. Why? Because for confusing purpose, some of the cases they mention, like this. Okay. So actually the question is here, it is having the pattern of question is like this. X plus x 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 into x cube by 3 plus 1 into 3 by 2 into 4 x power 5 by 5 plus, and this is nothing but 1 into 3 into 5 by 2 into 4 into 6 into x power 7 by 7 plus and so on. Actually the question pattern is this one. Okay, but how they give, see here. So 2 into 3, 2 into 4 into 5 and 2 into 4 into 6 into 7, like this they give. Okay, See clearly, the difference is also not same. So 2 into 4, 2, and 4 into 5 is 1. And 2 into 4 into 6, the difference is equal, but here the difference is not same. So actually problem is like that, like this they have to give. But see how they give. So that's why the number of times they ask this question, and very important question. Okay. So for confusing purpose only, people may confuse for writing nth term only here. Okay. Once if you write the question like this, and then easily you can solve it. Only the change in this question is writing like this. Some of the cases they may mention the questions like this also for confusion. Okay. So now you have to write by omitting the first term or by neglecting the first term. By omitting or the neglecting the first term. So here it is. What about un will get? So un is equal summation, un is equal summation. See here it is having, it is repeating them 1, 3, 5 and so on. So 1, 3, 5 and so on. So what will get there, it is having 1, 3, 5 and so on is nothing but. So here it is having difference is 2. So here simply what we can write 1 plus n minus 1 into 2. So this is nothing but 2n minus 1, right? So this is nothing but simply we can write 2n minus 1 by, here it is having 2, 4, 6 and so on. So this is nothing but, here it is having 2, 4, 6 and so on. This is nothing but 2 plus n minus 1 into the difference is 2. So that's why simply we are getting as 2n. And coming to this x power 3, 5, 7 and so on. So that is nothing but 3, 5, 7 and so on. So simply 3 plus n minus 1 into 2. That is 2n plus 1, right? So x power 2n plus 1. Y and denominator also same thing, 2n plus 1. So this is the one. Okay, this is un term. Now let un is equal. So simply write that one, and un plus 1 is equal. Simply we can write 1, 3, 5 and so on, 2n minus 1 into. So simply here it is having 2 into n plus 1 minus 1 by 2, 4, 6 and so on, 2n into, and here also same thing, 2 into n plus 1 into x power 2 into n plus 1 by 2 into n plus 1 plus 1. This is un and un plus 1. Now you can divide those two. If you divide those two, what will get? Here it is having un by un plus 1 is equal. Un by un plus 1 is equal. So un is nothing but, here it is having 1, 3, 5 and so on, 2n minus 1 by 2, 4, 6 and so on, 2n into x power 2n plus 1 by 2n plus 1 into, so un plus 1 and m. So 2, 4, 6 and so on, 2n into, this is nothing but 2n plus 2 by 1, 3, 5 and so on, 2n minus 1 into. So this is nothing but 2n plus 1, right? 2n plus 2 minus 1, 2n plus 1 into. So this is simply, we'll get it as 2n plus 3 by x power 2n plus 3. Here it is having up to this one and up to this cancel, and next up to this, and then this one cancel. Now 2n by un plus 1 is equal. What about remaining? So this is equal. So simply we can write this as x power 2n plus 1. We can write it as x power 2n into x, and here it is having by 2n plus 1 into 2n plus 3 by x power 2n plus 3m. This is, we can write it as x power 2n into x cube. So here it is having x power 2n and x power 2n both will cancel. 1x and then 1x cancel. So directly we can't substitute the limit. So for that, limit n tends to infinity, un by un plus 1 is equal. Take n as common 1. If you take n as common 1, 2 plus 3 by n by, if you take n as common 1, 2 plus 1 by n into x square. Here it is having, so n and both will cancel. And next, if you substitute limit, what will get? 2 by 2x square. So here it is 2 to both will cancel, 1 by x square. So limit n tends to infinity, un by n plus 1 is equal 1 by x square. So simply what we can write, by ratio test, summation un is convergent if 1 by x square is greater than 1. And next, divergent if 1 by x square is less than 1. And test fails if 1 by x square is equal to 1. That is, x square is equal 1. Now we need to apply Rabbit's test. So for that, when x square is equal to 1, un by un plus 1 is equal. When x square is equal to 1, un by un plus 1 is equal. So here it is what we have, un by un plus 1 is equal to, here it is having, so here it is, un by un plus 1 is nothing but 2n plus 3 by 2n plus 1m. 2n plus 3 by 2n plus 1, and of course x square is equal to 1. And now, so un by un plus 1 minus 1m. So that is nothing but 2n plus 3 by 2n plus 1 minus 1 is equal. Take LCM, here it is having 2n plus 1. So 2n plus 3 minus 2n minus 1m. So here it is having 2n both will cancel. So 2 by 2n plus 1. This is un by un plus 1 minus 1. And now you can multiply with n. So un by un plus 1 minus 1 is equal. So 2n by 2n plus 1. So here it is having 2n, if you take that one as common. So 2n into 1 plus 1 by 2n. So these two cancel. And now you can apply limit for this. Limit n tends to infinity, n into un by un plus 1 minus 1. So this is limit n tends to infinity, 1 by 1 plus 2n. Here it is having, so simply we'll get it as 1 by 1 plus 1. So this is equal to 1. So it means obviously we got it as ratio Rabbit's test also fails. So by Rabbit's test, this one also fails, and simply you need to go for logarithmic test. Even if it fails, we need to go for logarithmic test. So by Rabbit's test fails. And in that case, logarithmic test we need to go for. So there it is, we'll see that how to solve logarithmic test. Okay. So this is the one. Problems on ratio test and Rabbit's test. And next class we'll see that Cauchy's test, and next integral test, and then logarithmic test. Okay. For mid exams we have up to integral test on. So remaining 2 tests we have. So Monday, Tuesday are 2 classes. So then we'll finish off those 2 tests. Okay.